What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? It's Monday in the city, man. October what? The 7th? October the 7th in the city, man. Monday. We talk about mind right Monday. Get your mind right on Monday. Reason why I did mind right Monday is because a lot of times, man, we'll start the week, right? And we hate Mondays.
Oh, thanks a lot.
We don't like them. But that's all right. Because today, hopefully I can change your mind about how you feel about the mundane Mondays, if you will. Can you dig it? Shelton J, think about a radio in the building. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I hope you guys have a great week. I hope you guys have planned out some things that's going to make your week better. To accomplish some goals, some dreams, some aspirations, if you will. Man, I wish you guys just much success on everything, man. But the reason why I started these shows, again, just to try to get your mind going a little bit. You know, it's early in the morning, 7 o'clock on a Monday, but you know what? You're up. If you're up with me, if you're rocking with me, you know, leave a comment in the chat section. You know, let everybody know that you're rocking with Shelton J. Think about it radio on this Monday morning. Can you dig it? Mindset Monday. What's your mind like? Did you have anybody make you mad, make you upset, piss you off? But did you have a lot of good things go on, a lot of joy, a lot of great accomplishments, a lot of great things getting done? How do you feel? How was your weekend? How's your life been to you? How's 2019 been to you? You know, has it been good? Has it been good? No, I don't know. I mean, it's been decent for me. You know, could it get better? Yeah, man, it definitely could always be better. You know, it could always be better. But the thing about it, though, is that you're still here. We're still here. We still have an opportunity to be here, to be alive, to make some things better if they're not the way we want them to be. But, you know, we have a chance, you know. I mean, every day is a chance. Every day is an opportunity, you know. So what are you going to do with your opportunity? What will you do with your chance, your day? You know, I was looking at the news this morning. There was some people got shot. Guy got shot at a corner store. You know, another guy got shot. You looked up the news. He got shot. They ought to just call it the shooting news, right? But what I said that to say this, though, is that person no longer is alive. That person no longer has an opportunity to do anything different, make different changes in their life because for whatever reason, you know, unfortunately, their life has been snuffed out by someone else with a bad motive, okay? I titled this one on the topic is that every day we have this battle of good and evil going on in our minds, right? Who wins? Who wins? Who wins the battle between good and evil? Who wins, you know? And I put on there, the one you feed, man. And the reason why I wrote that, because I read that a long time ago, and that made so much sense to me. What are we feeding? What are we putting our energy into? Are we putting our energy into positive things and we can do? Are we putting our energy into what we can't do? Are we gossiping about things that has nothing to do with us? Are we promoting? Are we encouraging? Are we inspiring those people that are around us? Because we only have so many days on this earth. We only have so many days to be here. What are we doing with the time that we have? Are we wasting it? Are we just kicking it, partying it away? Turn up. You know, and again, I did my share of party when I was younger, but as you get older, you realize just certain things are just not as important. There's a lot of younger people that I talk to as well that don't really just party and kick it a lot. They rather just be around family and just chilling, having a good time. So the thing about it, though, is that, you know, what are you willing to do with every single day? You know, and you got to have a conscious thought process behind that. You know, think about it. What will I do today that will help my tomorrow be better, my next week be better? How am I thinking every single day, man, when I wake up? You know, do you wake up mad? Are you one of those people that wake up and say, you know, I'm not a morning person because I don't want to be bothered in the morning? Newsflash, if you woke up, you're a morning person. Whether you like it or not, you alive. You're a morning person. So get on up, enjoy the day. Get up off that snooze button and get up, man. Do you have a job to go to? Are you happy that you have a job? Are you grateful that you have a job? Or do you just wake up grumbling? You put on your clothes grumbling. You get in the car grumbling. You get in traffic grumbling. You get into the job grumbling. You go to lunch break grumbling. You get off work grumbling. You get back in traffic to go home grumbling. And then you get home and grumble about how hard a long day that it was. But you know what made it long? Your mindset. You started off with a bad mindset. not a grateful mindset, not a thankful mindset. I'm not saying just live in delusion. If something's bad, something is bad. You know, we have to address that and take those unnecessary changes to something being bad. I'm simply saying that your perspective, is it that bad? Is it that horrible? Is it that messed up? And if it is, what are you doing to change it? See, if you're not going to do anything to change it, shut up. I'm just not being rude or nothing like that, though, man. I would expect people to say the same thing to me. If you're not doing anything to change your condition, but just griping and fussing and moaning and groaning about it, please do everyone else around you a favor that are politely listening to you, but they really want you to shut up. They really want you to be quiet. They don't really want to hear about the same issue that you had last week, the week before, the week before, the week before, and you have not come up with not one solution. See, this society is being set up for solution-oriented people. Is that you? Are you a solution-oriented person, or are you a problem-oriented person? Are you a person to find a way, you know, where they say we can do this? Are you the person to say there's no way possible this can be done? Do you see victory, or do you see victim? When you look in the mirror, what do you see? Do you see a person that is victorious, or do you see a victim? Do you see a lion, or do you see a lamb? Do you see someone leaping into their day, or are they limping into the day? Which one are you? Only you can answer that question, because, I don't have the ability to be everywhere. Only you can answer that question about yourself. It's you. Do you have that self-love? Do you have that self-motivation? Do you have that grind, that determination of, well, you know what, today don't look like I want it to look, but I guarantee I'm going to do everything I can today to make sure my tomorrow is better. And I'm going to take incremental steps, little by little, step by step, day by day, minute by minute, because my mindset has changed. My attitude has changed, and therefore my results will change. You make up your mind one day to say, you know what, I'm getting a little fluffy around the edges. I think I need to lose a little weight. What do? You eat differently. You exercise differently. You start a different routine. You do things differently, opposite of what you did to cause the weight gain in the first place. You make moves. You make adjustments. Too many times we're making excuses, but we're not making the adjustments. We're not making the moves. We're not making the effort. We're not making the change. And guess what? You don't see the results because you're not putting in the work, because your mind ain't right. Yeah, today I'm about that action. I'm going to do it. I'm going to exercise. I'm going to do all these things. Then tomorrow, I'm tired. I need a break. This is just too much. I don't think I can do this. This is not for me. I'm just going to be fluffy all my life, even though you don't like your fluffy. If you're fluffy and you love it, clap your hands. How funny. If you're fluffy and you know it, clap your hands. You know, I'm saying, though, be satisfied with that. If you're okay with your body, be satisfied. But if you feel like there's a reason that you want to do something different for your body, then put in that effort. And not just talk about body. We're talking about anything, man. Money, savings, credit, right? If there's anything that you feel like you need to do different, then what steps are you making? Are you just waiting for the next bill to roll around and say, oh, I'm tired of being check to check? What are you doing? I'm tired of being broke. What are you doing? I don't like this relationship that I'm in. What are you doing? I don't like this car I drive. I don't like this house I live in. I don't like this place of employment. What are you doing? And if the only thing you're doing is grumbling and complaining about the situation, then I have a little news flash for you that it will not change. Nothing will change if nothing changes. What are you going to do? How are you going to think? That would determine what you're going to be. How you thinking? Are you depositing great things into your mental bank account? Or do you have non-sufficient funds in that bad boy? Is every good idea bouncing? Because there's no positive stuff in there to sustain it. There's no incubator system, if you will, to sustain positive ideas. There's no people surrounding you to support those positive ideas. Because guess what? They have a bad mindset. They have that stinking thinking. They have that woe is me thinking. Newsflash, everybody goes through something. Now, how they deal with it will be determined upon their results. Their results will be determined on how they deal with what they're going through. How you dealing with it? You're not the Lone Ranger out here. You're not the only one upset. You're not the only one angry. You're not the only one that goes through trials and tribulations and ups and downs. Everyone goes through them. So that's why I say you have to be cautious of how you treat people throughout the day, because everybody has a journey. Everybody has a struggle. Everybody has something that they're trying to do better each and every day. And sometimes you're getting away with this old negative thinking and this old humdrum way of mindset that you have. And then you just continue to just pour water on their fire. They're trying to be happy. They're trying to be motivated. They're trying to be encouraged. They're trying to put their best foot forward, if you will. And then here you come, just drown all that out with that woe was me. And you wonder why people walk away from you when you sit down at the table. They tune you out when you start talking, because you know why? You're talking about that same old. Tomorrow you're going to be unhappy. Next week you're going to be unhappy. Then Friday comes. Ooh, child, I'm glad it's Friday. I can't wait. To do what? To go home, to sit down, to go to bed, to go to sleep, to get up, to get Monday started again. So we living for the weekend, but then we're not living on the weekend. See, we're putting a lot of time and effort into places and energy that we don't like. Then what time and effort are we putting into things that we do like? Do we even know what we like? Have you even thought about that? What we like? Because most of the time, the people are setting a narrative for us. They're setting the way we think up for us. Gone are the independent thinkers. It's okay having an isolated thought that no one else rides with you on. It's okay thinking for yourself. It's okay being your own man, your own woman. You don't have to follow the crowd. In 2019, and a few years before that too, we've been told, following the crowd. Everybody has followers. Instagram, followers. Facebook, followers. Websites, followers. Follow. We're the leaders. Everybody can't be a follower. Everyone can't be a follower. Do we have any leaders out here? Do we have any people that say, you know what, stand up. Let me be that beacon of information or that beacon of light, if you will. Now, everybody wants followers. Okay, you got 1 million followers. Now what? Okay, you have 500,000 followers. Now what? Okay, you have 5 followers. What? What does that have to do with the price of tea in China? People are hanging on to your opinion, hanging on to your every word. But are you a follower yourself? Are you just going along with everybody else is doing? Where the trendsetters at? Where the trend makers at? Well, those people that, it don't matter what everyone else think. I'm going to go against the grain, because who set the grain up anyway? Who set the standard? Who? Who set the standard for right, wrong, good, bad? Who did that? Who told you that what you're doing is not going to work? Who told you that what you're doing over here is going to work? Man, be your biggest fan. Be your biggest supporter. Chew yourself on. You have to worry about the opinions, because everybody has them, man. And unfortunately, social media gives everybody an opportunity to spread their opinion, whether right, whether wrong, whether good, whether bad. Everybody spreads their opinion. Everyone has something to say. Everyone's a philosopher. Everyone's a preacher, a speaker, a motivational speaker, credit repair, credit education, blah, blah, blah. Everybody's all involved in all these different things. But at the end of the day, how do you fit in? How do you fit in? Say, for example, you want to do something with some credit. Oh, man, everybody ain't doing credit. Just find a way to do it better. Find a way to do it your way. It's okay. You don't have to be intimidated. Okay, there's a lot of people in this pool. Get in where you fit in. Is there still water in that pool? Dive in. Get in where you fit in. Make your mark. Make your mark. Do something legendary today. Do something legendary today. Do something today, man, that your tomorrow yourself will be like, man, dude, you did that yesterday, man. I appreciate that. I'm ready to step into tomorrow by the grace of God. If I'm still here, because of the moves I made today, the conversations I had today, the things I did today. But it all starts with the way I think today. See, if the mind isn't right, nothing else is going to happen, right? Your mind got to be right, people. Is your mind right this Monday, every Monday? Lord willing, man, I'm going to be bringing these shows to you guys in the mornings like this, early in the morning, because I feel like, you're more acceptable to information early in the morning. The brain is like you can get fed off that information, right? And then you can run with that throughout the day. So I encourage you guys to listen to the podcast, download it, tune in, share it with your friends. And see, me personally, I don't really get caught up in the numbers. Well, I got 3 people listening or 5 people listening or 2 people listening. It doesn't matter. Someone heard what was said. And if you can be helped by something that's being